started tunneling for Capitol Hill Station, High Street project for Sound Transit. I want to introduce first, we have Chalice here from the FDA. To help celebrate this with us. We also have Joni Earl, who's Sound Transit's Chief Executive Officer, and Ahmad Fazell, who's in charge of our Department of Engineering and Construction Management. I want to say a few words about why we're here today. On behalf of Sound Transit and our contractor, JCM Uling Joint Venture, I'm pleased to announce the arrival of Brenda, who is our 21-foot diameter tunnel boring machine. He's going to be working for us over the next 12 to 18 months to excavate 2 tunnels from up here on Capitol Hill all the way down to the existing downtown Seattle Transit Tunnel. Each of those tunnels is about 7/10 of a mile long. And let me give you a little bit of perspective on where we are today on this project. We started back in January of 2010 working on this site up here in Capitol Hill. And summertime of last year we started to excavate, and about 8 months after that we finished our excavation in early 2011 and took out about 100,000 cubic yards of excavated soil. And then we moved into a transition period where we prepared the foundation on where we're standing today, the foundation for the future light rail station. That took about 10,000 cubic yards of concrete. And now we transitioned into this next phase where we're assembling our tunnel boring machine, getting ready for the next phase of work. And you can see Brenda here is lined up and ready to go. And we've got another few weeks of testing to get ready for the start of tunneling. One other thing to mention to you, Capitol Hill Station, the future station here, is kind of the central point of the University Link alignment, which is 3.15 miles of tunnel that'll transition from downtown all the way up to the University of Washington. We've got another project up at University of Washington right now that will build 2 tunnels about 2 miles into the north end of this station box. So sometime next year, we're going to have 2 tunnel boring machines that will break into this box and complete the tunnels up north to the University of Washington. So really excited to have the opportunity to announce the start of tunneling here on this project. And I want to take an opportunity to open up to questions, if you guys have any questions. I want to introduce, before I get into questions, Glenn Frank. Glenn Frank is the quality control manager for our contractor. He's here to help answer some questions on the machine itself.
Let me ask you, first of all, whenever you guys start digging, people remember what happened when you did this through Beacon Hill. There was some settling, some sinkholes. What safeguards have you got in place to make sure people don't lose part of their backyard or a parking lot or a street to your tunnel?
So we've got lots of safeguards in place. The machine itself is equipped with lots of data collection so that we can monitor the performance of the machine as we're excavating. The technology itself is called earth pressure balance tunneling. So the concept is you use the excavated earth that's in front of you to help counterbalance the pressures that are acting against the machine. So the concept is to keep a full head of pressure at the head of the machine to counterbalance any pressure that you've got ahead. So we'll be monitoring the performance of the machine, monitoring the pressures that we have at the face, monitoring the amount of excavation that's coming out of the machine to make sure that we're not taking out too much. And in addition to that, we've also got a very